Why now? Why choose now to make changes? Why choose now to set goals? Why choose now to risk failure? Well, in fact, why wait? The answer is procrastination. And the psychology behind it is that when you're procrastinating, there's an argument in your brain. The argument is between the limbic system and the prefrontal cortex. The limbic system is the play. The prefrontal cortex is the work. Both sides are equal until the factors of fear, anxiety, and stress come into play. Most of these factors take place because the thought of that work. Therefore, play usually wins. However, the most overwhelming part of doing something is starting it. If you are able to start, the best thing that can possibly happen is that overwhelming feeling will go away. Things will start to click and progress will be made. Another big part of procrastination is that it gives you a reason to fail. If an essay is due in 2 weeks and you have the option to start now or cram it into the last second, why in the world would you wait? Well, think about it like this. If I spend 2 weeks on it and I fail, I might feel dumb. However, if I cram it into one night, then I'm not dumb, I just rushed it. This is a big reason that people in today's society choose to procrastinate. One way people choose to procrastinate their goals is to wait and try and make it their New Year's resolution. With these New Year's resolutions comes a lot of issues. One issue is that you're setting a time limit of 1 year to complete this goal. And usually these goals are far too broad to actually complete in 1 year. Otherwise, they are so easy to complete that it would make no sense for this to actually be your goal. Some of these goals might consist of losing weight, eating healthier, and saving money. However, all of these goals are far too broad to actually make sense. I feel that better goals might be become passionate about exercising, eat home-cooked meals for dinner, save enough money to pay off your first 6 car notes of next year, or save up to that vacation that you've been wanting to go on. Many goals, just like this, demand that you change your habits, and habits cannot be changed overnight just because you want them to. You must understand the goals being made are usually long-term. This means you likely won't succeed in one try. If you fail, don't give up, just fail better the next time. The best way to complete these New Year's resolution goals are to set short-term goals that will ultimately lead you to the main goal. If your ultimate goal is to become passionate about running, a short-term goal to that is to run your first 5K. Another thing is don't start off January 1st with a goal you aren't sure on how to complete. Take time to plan it out and really realize how to complete the goal. But remember, do not use this as an excuse to procrastinate. Self-doubt. One reason we might not start something is the fear of failure. Combat this with understanding and realizing that you must fail in order to succeed. A common example of this fear is, well, why didn't you ask her for her number? And he replies, I didn't want to get rejected. Why didn't you apply for that job you wanted? Well, I felt the other candidates were probably more qualified than me. Now both men are in the same situation that they would be in had they failed, numberless and jobless. So by trying to not set yourself up for failure, you are in fact setting yourself up for failure. Another important thing to realize is that you are actually your biggest hater. You are the one 99% of the time telling yourself that you aren't good enough. I am too ugly to be with that girl. I'm too unqualified to apply for this job. I'm not good enough to be on this team. Yet by not trying, you are failing. And you will continue to fail until you change your mindset. Stop procrastinating. Stop giving up. Stop the self-doubt. Because if not now, then when?